The Browns are 5-5. Let's take a look at kind of the AFC playoff picture. And the Browns are somehow still, a game from being like the 6th seed, although now the Patriots own the tiebreaker on them, as do the 5-4 Chargers. They've lost to the Steelers. They've lost to the Chiefs. You see a theme developing here. But they played poorly against the Steelers, great against the Bengals, awful against the Patriots. I guess the question, when I look at it in those terms, Scott, is that the definition of a 500 team? Inconsistent. Good when they're good, really bad when they're bad.
Yeah, and I think of all the things that are frustrating Kevin Stefanski, the inconsistency might be at the top of that list. And you can take it throughout the whole season, we saw, right? They play well for a couple of weeks and then lose a couple in a row, and which didn't happen at all last year, right? They never lost 2 in a row. And then you just look at the last 2 weeks. They played so well against Cincinnati. And you think, okay, it's all starting to come together. They're going to be able to start stringing some wins. And then you go out and lay the egg that they laid in New England. And it's just hard to get your head around it. And I think it's hard for the coaches to figure out what's going wrong. And, I asked Stefanski about that today. A lot of people did. Is it a preparation thing? Do guys get too overconfident when they play well? And, he dismissed all that. But he doesn't have an answer for it. And I know that's tough for him and it's frustrating for fans. And yeah, that's how you become 5-5 and sit 11th in the AFC. Now, I still think this team is talented. And Anthony Walker said, he goes, we know we're better than this, but we have to play like it. Well, that's the big thing. And we could get to January and still be saying the same thing. And you're sitting at home and watching teams that you think you're more talented than play in the playoffs.